Don't wait up tonight.
Okay, tell Marcus I said hello.
When she said, "Don't wait up tonight," she smiled like it was nothing. Like she was telling me she'd be late because of traffic, not because she was stepping out of our marriage. I was sitting at the kitchen table, laptop closed, coffee untouched. I looked up at her and realized something quiet but powerful had finally settled inside me. "Okay," I said. Then I added almost casually, "Tell Marcus I said hello." The color drained from her face so fast it startled even me. She froze with one heel half on, half off. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. For a brief second, the confident woman I'd married disappeared, replaced by someone exposed and terrified. She had believed she was clever. She had believed I was blind. I wasn't. Her name was Rachel. We'd been married for 18 years. 2 kids, one already in college, the other still pretending not to notice the tension at home. I worked quietly, built systems, and fixed problems before they became disasters. Rachel liked to call me predictable. What she never understood was that predictable people notice patterns. I'd noticed hers months ago. Late meetings that never had agendas. Credit card charges that didn't align with her calendar. A new laugh that didn't belong to our house. I didn't confront her. I documented screenshots, statements, timestamps. I learned long ago that emotions make you loud, but preparation makes you dangerous. "Who told you?" she finally whispered. I smiled gently. "You did. Every time you lied." She left that night anyway. Drove off shaking, calling someone I didn't need to guess. I sat alone in the quiet house, not angry, not broken, just finished. The next morning, I made breakfast for our son like always. Packed his lunch, asked about school. Normality is disarming. Rachel thought silence meant confusion. In reality, it meant clarity. Marcus wasn't just an affair, he was history. Years ago, he'd been my business partner, the kind who smiled while cutting you out. He'd cost me my first company, my savings, and almost my sanity. Seeing his name surface again didn't reopen a wound. It confirmed a pattern. Some people don't change, they just circle back. I requested a meeting with him under the pretense of a consulting opportunity. He showed up confident, relaxed, thinking he was the smartest man in the room. That confidence collapsed when I slid my phone across the table. "You have a habit," I said calmly, "of taking what belongs to me." He tried to laugh it off. He always did. That laugh disappeared when I mentioned the offshore account he thought no one knew about. Or the internal emails he forgot were backed up on a server he no longer controlled. Or the fact that Rachel wasn't the only line he'd crossed. I didn't threaten him. I offered him choices. He chose poorly. Rachel came home 3 days later, crying, apologizing, claiming confusion. I listened politely. Let her speak. People reveal everything when they think forgiveness is possible. Then I handed her the divorce papers. She screamed. She blamed me. She said I was cold, heartless, manipulative. Maybe I was, but I was also done being naive. The court process was quick. Evidence doesn't argue, it speaks. Custody followed stability. Assets followed documentation. Truth doesn't need theatrics. The hardest moment wasn't the ruling. It was when my son looked at me afterward and said, "I'm glad you didn't lie to yourself." That's when I knew I'd won something more important than revenge. Marcus lost his job 6 months later. Quiet investigation. Quiet consequences. No drama. Just inevitability. Rachel moved on quickly. She always needed someone to fill the silence. I learned to enjoy mine. Now my house is quieter, but it's honest. No locked phones. No rehearsed excuses. Just mornings that belong to me and nights that don't require waiting up. Sometimes people mistake calm for weakness. They only realize the truth when it's already too late. Thanks for watching.